Auckland is teeming with stories. At every street, corner, and new path, there is always something to discover. They can be incredible stories too, and most certainly worth telling. Homelessness, one of the most prevalent social-economic issues to arise in Auckland. Upon attending Te Ao Otakanga Kore or World Homeless Day last week, it has become even more apparent how real this problem is. Statistics announced show that following a point-in-time census conducted in September of this year, 336 people were found to be sleeping rough. A sad reality, but considering previous housing issues in Auckland, not completely shocking. There is a stigma associated with the homeless label: excessive drinkers, heavily influenced by drugs, lazy street dwellers, criminal record holders. But let me ask you this: have you ever looked beyond the label in some way, shape, or form? A simple, "How has your day been?" could change a perspective entirely. Charlie Treadway, an ex-homeless youth, now homeless support advisor and part of the Rainbow Youth Team NZ, talks about how he built himself up after hitting rock bottom in the streets, offering insight to living as a homeless youth and how his own experience helped him become everything that he does today in support of other homeless individuals.
Homelessness has personally affected me. I was kicked out of home at 17 and I spent time cycling around unsafe accommodation, abusive relationships, living on the streets, trying to find support networks that could help me as a young person experiencing homelessness, and there were no options. When you're looking at emergency services like James Liston Hostel and Auckland City Mission, they are, they're not safe for our youth, and there's no options out there for us. And so, to me, everything that I do, I want it to come from an authentic place, a place of lived experience. And I'm a firm believer that whenever you have any sort of negative energy in your life or anything that you're working through, that actually the quickest way to turn it around is to channel it into something good and into moving forward. So, that's why I'm really passionate about this work. That's why I joined Rainbow Youth in this role, to share that lived experience, to see if it can help others, and also to be a part of this collective because it's important to me. I know that we are a core part of the stats of homelessness, and it's important that we're part of the response too.
Thank you. How long have you been working on this?
So I've been working at Rainbow Youth since May. Before that I was working for the New Zealand AIDS Foundation and Body Positive, so I've worked for different NGOs that pertain to the queer community, pertain to sexual health, all things that we're sort of disproportionately affected by. Who knows where I'll be in a year's time, but it's one of those things that we can't tackle homelessness if we're not looking at things like mental health, if we're not looking at addiction, if we're not looking at support around sexual health, sexual violence, and, all of these, and family issues and dynamics like that. It takes even more wraparound support, I think, for our youth, so it's really important that we're addressing those issues.